Hello everyone, this is VJose42 back again with another review. This is a deck I actually never thought I would review because I never actually thought I would get it. This is the Ultraviolet playing cards. Now this one was from a Kickstarter campaign from almost 2 years ago, 2012. It failed the first time, relaunched, and it was successful the second time around. And then that was it. Eventually the cards got printed, but very few people actually got these. I think the only backers that actually got any cards were American backers. I know Laura 7 Marie got these. I know one other person that got these because he sent me a couple, and that is it. Being in Canada, I never received anything, and I'm pretty certain other people outside the US didn't get anything either. What happened to them? Who knows? They're sitting somewhere. Maybe they're in a landfill somewhere already. It was just a big waste of money. These guys took our money and they never delivered on the goods. Fortunately, there was one backer who got a brick of cards. He got 12 decks. Plus, I think he got one free. And he was willing to give up 10 of them to any backers that asked for them in the comments section. I did. I saw it. I did. And I finally got them. They're a little bit delayed, but not a big deal. So this is it. As of right now, I think it's a pretty much an ultra rare deck because you don't see them on eBay. Very few people have them. The people that do have them, not really wanting to give them up because they're pretty rare. It says Ultraviolet on the front, and then you got 4 little pips. Spade, Diamond, Club, Heart. At the top here it says Minneapolis, Minnesota. Beta 17, that's the name of the company. And then the bottom says 2012 playing cards, and I just got them in 2014. That's pretty freaking bad. And they haven't even delivered mine. I got these from someone else, so it's even worse. I don't ever expect to see the ones that I paid for, but I'm very thankful to David Elliott for sending me these. On the one side, it says designed by Beta 17, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 2012. The other side, manufactured by the U.S. Playing Card Company, Orlando, Kentucky, made in USA. The top says Ultraviolet. And in the bottom, has the Beta 17 logo, and it says designed and produced by Beta 17 in Minneapolis, 2012. Thank you for telling us over and over when these were produced. The back shows the back design, more or less, without the borders. The flap, you get 4 pips again, and here you get the X's that you see here in the center. Then you get into the cards. You do get an ad card with the Beta 17 logo, and it says beta17.com. If you back them, go spam their inbox and tell them you want your decks, although it won't work. The back, you see the back design, it's got a little spot on it, not a big deal, it's just the ad card. Basically, it's got a little detail in the corners, along the top and the bottom, and a couple of X's in the center and a little circle, and there's even like an X right in the very middle. Borders are a little bit big, but then I guess for 2012, nowadays they're usually thinner. You do get a double backer as well, nice to have. For Jokers, you got those X's again in the corner, and you see a couple of guys, I don't know if it's the designers or if it's just somebody else. One of them is a little bit more modern dressed in a suit, and the other guy is a little bit more 50s, if the hat and an umbrella, and it says the Joker on it. The other Joker is identical except purple. And the back design again, in case you're wondering. The Ace of Spades is pretty cool, probably one of my favorite parts. It says Ultraviolet on top, a really big index. All the cards have the same big index, which makes it almost a jumbo index. And then the pip is a nice modern type spade pip with some purple in there, kind of different shades of purple. And then it says Ace of Spades, Beta 17 on the bottom, in case you don't know what the hell it is. The other aces, not much of a fan of. It's just a teeny little pip. Can you see it? It's right in the middle there somewhere. I don't know if you can tell. And then it says Ace of Diamonds on it, mirror imaged. For a big index, so you know what it is, but you can't tell. You can't see the middle pip. It's pretty hard to see. And then another one for your viewing pleasure, Ace of Clubs. Again, the pip is somewhere in the middle. I'm just joking with you. You can see it, but it's tiny. Court cards. a little bit odd. You get, it's almost like a triplicate. They got a mini card in the corner. Triplicate is an old school card where they have a regular face, and then they got a little card like this in the corner instead of an index. There's the earliest form of an index before they came up with that. And this is sort of got that idea. It's just a standard court card right in there, in black and white, and then it says Jack of Diamonds on there. That's it. No pips or anything like that. Just a little thing in the corner. All court cards are the same. They're all black and white. They're all kind of standard. It's almost a typographic deck. And the number cards, they're all like this. They got little pips, and they're kind of multi-directional. You can just sew like this, you know what it is, or you can sew the whole thing. That could also be a 10 of diamonds if you really wanted to. But they're all like that. There's your diamonds. There's your hearts. Thank goodness there's a big ass index, because otherwise it'd be a little bit hard to determine what each card was. Just because the pips are so small and there's so many of them. There's your clubs. Those are pretty cool. There's another court card for you. And one more. I'm just going to go through some of them quickly. Spades. And then I think I showed you diamonds already. I showed you clubs. I showed you hearts. And that's that. Bicycle stock, air cushion finish. Fairly standard. What can I say? It's nice to have them, but it's a little bit underwhelming. The cards, they're definitely interesting and unique. Probably not the best for Magic or card games. The back design's pretty cool, minimalistic. I like it. I love the purple. The number cards aren't bad. They're definitely a unique twist on a standard deck of cards. The Ace of Spades is lovely. I like it. The Jokers are pretty cool as well. The court cards, I'm not as much of a fan of. They're really hard to tell what they are by those little pictures. I appreciate the idea, but I would have just kept them standard if they were going to be that. They could still have the mirror imaged, and it would have been much better. But that is that. That is the Ultraviolet playing cards. Long awaited review. I never thought I would do it. I'm glad I finally get to do it, and I get this deck in my collection. And that is that. Speaking of which, I might be doing an updated deck collection video in the near future. My plan is to take my previous deck collection video and edit in new footage with updated decks. Because I'm pretty sure most of the decks I had in the previous one I still have, except for maybe one or two. And then there's a whole bunch of new ones I gotten since then. I just gotta go back and watch all my unboxing videos since the last deck collection video and figure out exactly what it is I got, which is a massive list. I'll probably do that around Easter weekend, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you next time.